Welcome everyone just joining us. We just entered price discovery mode, hitting a new all-time high. In today's show, I'll be breaking down the latest technical analysis, as well as the latest charts, as well as breaking news. The Federal Reserve cuts interest rates by 25 basis points as Bitcoin hits this all-time high. And quoting Senator Cynthia Lummis in all caps, "We are going to build a strategic Bitcoin reserve." As well as breaking news, China Central TV reports that Trump has promised to make the U.S. the world's Bitcoin and crypto capital and establish a strategic Bitcoin reserve, as well as two Bitcoin whales by 142 million worth of Bitcoin after the Trump win. And BlackRock's Bitcoin ETFs see their biggest volume day of all time with 4.1 billion traded into the Bitcoin ETF, as well as Elon Musk's net worth soars by over $20 billion after the Trump win, as well as the Trump victory may pave the way for a six-figure Bitcoin price before the end of the year here in Q4, as well as an analyst predicting the final ascent for the Bitcoin price and why we shall rise to 300,000 per coin from here. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market, all this, plus so much more in today's show. I want to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor, which is Trump1.com. That's Trump, WON.com. This is a domain currently up for sale. So it's what considered a silent auction that will go to the highest bidder. And as a bonus, you're also going to get investliketrump.com as a free domain. And if you're interested, the info is in the description. All you got to do is email info@thewinningest.com to submit your offer, and the best offer wins the silent auction. It's as simple as that. So if you would like to purchase the domain Trump1.com, or if you're someone who works for Trump and his PR, this would be a pretty fantastic domain to get your hands on. Again, Trump1.com. Silent auction. It's going to go to the highest bidder. So I appreciate today's sponsor, Trump1.com. So there you go, yo. Let's kick it off. If you are new to the channel, very important to smash the likes and go ahead and subscribe. Then hit the bell icon, turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, 7 days a week, just like this. Today is another historic pod, episode number 1811. I'm your host, JV. It's November 7th, 2024. Another historic day for the Bitcoin market. Interest rates just got cut by a quarter point, which is 25 basis points. Markets are pumping. As a reaction, we just had the Trump victory the other day. We have broken price discovery maybe 4 or 5 times since the Trump pump on election night. And we're currently in price discovery right now, the highest you have ever seen the price action live on your screen. Wow. We're about to smash $77,000 to make some noise for that. Let's kick it off with our market watch as we do each and every day. Coin 360 shows Bitcoin above 76,700. Entire market pumping. Even ETH is about to cross 2,900. Solana in the green, Cardano in the green, XRP in the green, virtually everything in the green. And checking out CoinMarketCap.com. Current crypto market cap sits at a whopping $2.52 trillion. The Bitcoin market cap is all the way up to $1.5 trillion. There's 142 billion worth of volume in the past 24 hours. The Bitcoin dominance has been soaring, 60.2%, and the Ether dominance also has been pumping after bottoming out at like 12.9. Today it's 13.8. And checking out top 100 crypto gainers past 24 hours. We have the GOAT up 23%, Maker up 19%, and Ray up 19%. Let me know which alts you're bullish on for the bull. Holla at your boy. And checking out the crypto bubbles, we get a visual perspective on the day. Let's actually start right here. As you can see, virtually everything, very impressive gains overall as money is flooding into the crypto market. And zooming out on the monthly, very similar scenario. I'd say 90% in the green, 10% in the red. Very impressive gainers. Today, regarding the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, we're up to a 77, finally in extreme greed. The higher this number goes in extreme greed, the more likely of a pullback. So keep that in mind. I mean, we just pumped 10% the other day. We're continuing to pump. Eventually, we're going to have a pullback. Yesterday, we were a 70, last week a 77, and last month a 49, which is neutral. And checking out the time chain calendar. We have 180,684 blocks to go into the next halving. We're currently on block number 869,316. You can currently exchange $1 for 1,309 Satoshis. So stack them sats. accordingly. But let's continue with our TA, aka Astrology for the Broskies. This headline reads, Bitcoin preps FOMC reaction as the Bitcoin price coils between the newly 76.5 record. And Jay Powell already announced a rate cut, which has been very bullish thus far in the markets reacting. I'm going to be pulling up some of the live charts here in a moment. But here's a 1 hour chart published here showing Bitcoin when it was consolidating at 75,000 as the markets gear up for the US macro event. We have been pumping since then. We're about to claim 77,000 is the highest the Bitcoin price has ever been. So make some noise for that. So yeah, quoting analyst Scoo, strong spot flows today have lifted the price towards new all-time highs through multi-month supply zone of 73,000 and further signs of a major shift taking place in the underlying market. The underlying market shift here is a clear from the return of passive demand for Bitcoin, limited spot bids. Scoo noted that the sell side liquidity now stands between the spot price and the 80,000 mark. Quoting him again, these limit spot bids only were moved up and quoted during the breakout move, which tells me the market curve has shifted towards the demand and further volatility is expected later in the day. And that's precisely what we're witnessing. And hallelujah, it's to the upside. That's right. They just dropped the interest rates another 0.25%, which is definitely bullish for risk on assets such as precious metals and obviously for crypto, hence why the markets are pumping the way they are. Quoting another analyst, I am not bearish at all, although the potential for a short-term consolidation is likely. I could see the potential of a move up towards 77 to 77.5, precisely where we're heading up to. But then I am expecting a retracement due to the market makers de-risking ahead of the FOMC. Let me know if you agree, disagree. There is a new target in play at 100,000, which some analysts are calling for here in Q4, including myself. But I am no analyst, and remember, anything you hear on this podcast is not financial advice. Everything you hear coming out of my mouth is for entertainment purposes only, but it's fun to speculate and discuss where you think the price action will likely take us next. Justin Bennett shared, as a side note, I'm seeing Binance perpetual whales continue to build longs versus retail. So as long as that's the case and Bitcoin is above 72.7, send it. FOMC, baby. If it risk assets can survive that, it'll send Bitcoin to 100,000 move everyone has been awaiting. Let's see. And before I pull up the live charts, here's some breaking news. Just in, as I mentioned, the Fed just cut the interest rates by 25 basis points, sending Bitcoin to new all-time highs. Also, Senator Cynthia Lummis put in all caps locked, we are going to build a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Let's go. And even China Central TV reported that Trump has promised to make the U.S. the world's Bitcoin and crypto capital and establish a strategic Bitcoin reserves. Now let's pull up some of the live charts. And as you can see, Bitcoin, wow, on the cusp of hitting 77,000, live and in the flesh. Repost the stream, spread the word. We're in price discovery, a very rare phenomenon. There's not very often since I started this channel 6 years ago, I was able to say, hey, we're just nonchalantly in price discovery mode today. So take advantage of it, spread the stream. We're about to smash 77,000. We're $30 away, live and in the flesh, 1 hour chart, bullish like a mofo. We're going to zoom in, get some different looks. Here's the 10-minute chart. You can see a clear rising wedge formation, very, very bullish as we're about to tap 77. Zooming out from the 10-minute chart, we were on the 1 hour, so you already know that one's bullish. We'll check out the 4 hour, very bullish as well. You can see we have a target in the blue sitting at 81,300, and we also have a target in the green sitting at 78.8, which is a bullish pennant formation breakout. And the current all-time high right now, live and in the flesh, according to Coinbase, is $76,999. $1 short of taking out the next resistance of 77 G's. Make some noise for that, family. And zooming out from the 4 hour, we'll check out the 1 day chart. It's going to be bullish like a mofo. I mean, look at those green candles. Very sexy. I mean, I'm loving it. We're about to tap 77. Make some noise for that. This is the 1 week chart. Again, live and in the flesh. Welcome, family. There's a rising wedge formation. Still the bullish cup and handle target sitting at $124,000. And zooming out on the monthly, we get a broader perspective. Last couple of months, we closed in the green, and November will not disappoint. I mean, the first week thus far has been lit like a Christmas tree as we fast approach Thanksgiving, and then we got the Christmas rally right around the corner. So make some noise for that. I'm going to pull it back to the 1 hour. Let's take another look here just because it's so sexy. And as you can see, we're doing its thing. Again, the all-time high is currently 76,999 via the Coinbase chart, live via TradingView right on your screen. Let's freaking go. And we're going to be premiering a new music video in a little bit, so stay tuned. But this is The Jam. It's a great song celebrating the new all-time high created by Chandy 10 Music. Make sure to subscribe to her channel if you haven't already done so, and stay tuned because the music video is lit and we've never shared it before.
Hey, hey, goodbye. Bitcoin's grind and watch it soar. Reaching a brand new all-time high once more. La 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 la, we went dodoing, dodoing, doing. Trump 111, dodoing, he won. Trump's not weak and he has our back.
Let's go, fam. This is big news. We're in price discovery. 77 is about to fall. 80 G's incoming. Send it.
He wins the seat that was stolen 4 years ago. Now it's the time to buy sats. Then stacks, the stack, baby stack the sats. Na, come on, goodbye.
Goodbye. Ha ha. Sayonara. Nice to know ya. So yeah, 2 Bitcoin whales buy 142 million Bitcoin after the Trump win. The 2 large Bitcoin investors, known as the whales, are significantly increasing their holdings, reflecting growing interest in risk assets after the Trump win for the U.S. election. We had an election pump victory celebration. It was pretty lit. We went for 15 hours. Let me know if you were on the stream. And definitely the Bitcoin price was correlated to the Trump lead the entire evening. And Bitcoin's been breaking out, hitting new all-time highs since the official announcement of him winning the presidency. So yeah, November 6th, Trump was declared the winner of the presidential election, securing his second term, which will begin officially January 20th. That gives us 90 days, family, for the transition. Trump's victory bolstered investor appetite for risk assets such as Bitcoin, which hit new all-time highs again just now, a few moments ago. The current all-time high, again, on Coinbase is sitting at $76,999. And a day after the Trump victory, an unknown wallet acquired over 50 million worth of Bitcoin from Binance. As you know, the world's largest centralized exchange, according to Arkham Intel. And another Bitcoin whale bought over 92 million worth of Bitcoin on November 7th. The whale's transactions show it only started acquiring Bitcoin the week before the U.S. election, beginning with 52 million acquisition November 1st. The 2 whales have acquired 142 million worth of Bitcoin since the Trump victory, showing the growing investor demand for the biddy. Whales can significantly impact crypto price action due to the high amount of market-moving capital. Traders often follow the whale buying patterns for cues on the crypto short-term price trajectory. The Republican president inspired more optimism and optimistic price projections. Trump victory can set the Bitcoin price on track to rally above 100,000 before the end of the year, as BitGet's research chief analyst Ryan Lee shared. With the market cap of stablecoins hitting a new high and fluctuating around 160 billion, there is room for significant leverage in the market, potentially pushing Bitcoin to reach $100,000 within the next 3 months. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Q4 target, 100 Gs. Now, fresh Bitcoin well addresses have emerged anticipating the Trump victory ahead of the election results. November 6th, whales acquired or withdrew over 1,806 Bitcoin, worth 132 million through 11 newly created crypto wallets, as outlined here on Binance, the world's largest exchange. Now, option markets points to Bitcoin rally above 80 Gs. Let's discuss the options, showcasing the growing investor sentiment of Bitcoin hitting now again 76,999 as of today's live stream. Higher price volatility is widely expected after the elections. As you know, volatility equals life force. Now, Bitfinex analysts predict the Bitcoin rally to 80 Gs, precisely what I'm calling. We may hit 80,000 today or by the weekend. Let me know your thoughts. Obviously before 2024. In fact, I'd go as far to say 100 is a lock. Let me know your thoughts, quoting them here. Options market positioning indicates that over the past few weeks, end of the year options have seen a significant rise. And call open interest, the December 27 expiry calls with an 80,000 strike price have been the primary areas of interest. $80,000 strike. Let's freaking go. BlackRock Bitcoin ETF sees the biggest volume day ever with 4.1 billion traded. So this was the volume yesterday. And within the first 20 minutes of the Wall Street Open, Unprecedented numbers. 1 billion in volume in 20 minutes into the IBIT Bitcoin ETF, and they finished the day at over 4 billion. Incredible. So yeah, check this out. November 6th, Bloomberg ETF analyst Balchunas shared that IBIT witnessed its biggest volume day ever with 4.1 billion in daily trading volume in one day. Quoting him here, for context, that's more volume than stocks like Berkshire Hathaway, Netflix, and Visa saw today. It's also up 10%. Its second best day since launching. That's what's up. Now, the other Bitcoin ETFs also had one of their best days since the crazy early days back in January, with most of the funds doing 2 times their average volume. According to a follow-up post from Balchunas, IBIT's record trading day came amid a flurry of bullish signals for the Bitty, with the asset notching new all-time highs of 76.5, and during today's live stream a few minutes ago, we just captured 76.999, which ultimately 77 G's, man. The price of Bitcoin has since, it's been very volatile, and expect more volatility. That's 100% natural and to be expected. Bitcoin has dominated the ETF landscape this year, accounting for 6 of the top 10 most successful launches of 2024, with the ETF store president Nate Gerasi sharing on X. Analysts also say that Trump and the sweeping pro-crypto policies he promised may be a boon, which we're already witnessing for assets beyond Bitcoin. Already in 2024, asset managers have flocked to submitting regulatory filings to list ETF holdings for alts, including Solana, XRP, Litecoin. Issuers are also awaiting on the approval of several planned crypto index ETFs designed to hold diverse baskets of tokens. Balchunas described the filings for the crypto index ETFs as a call options on a Trump victory in the U.S. presidential race. Meanwhile, several analysts and traders predicted that the Bitcoin price will keep rising now that Trump, a pro-crypto Republican, is set to take office. On January 20th, analysts are calling for $100,000 before the end of the year. Let me know if you agree or disagree with some of the analysts. And yeah, you already know, Trump pump. 77 G's is already here. Bitcoin's going to continue to soar. How many days will we enter price discovery over the course of the next year? Is going to be mind-boggling, brothers and sisters. We're going to continue with the news. We discussed the latest with the ETF inflows. BlackRock crushing it. Again, 4.1 billion worth of inflows just yesterday into the Bitcoin ETF. Now let's discuss the next headline with Elon, which should be right here. You should be able to read here. Elon's net worth soars by over $20 billion after the Trump win. Everyone's winning now. Billionaire entrepreneur and Tesla CEO Elon's net worth surged by a whopping $20 billion following Trump's election victory for the states. Musk, who is one of Trump's biggest financial backers, saw his net worth rise more than 7.5% in a day, bringing it to $285 billion as per Forbes. That's an insane amount of wealth. $285 billion. Good Lord. Now, additionally, Tesla's stock closed up almost 15% November 6th, reaching $286 in after-hours trading, the highest share price recorded since September of 2022, according to Google Finance. Musk was quick to celebrate the Trump victory, even before the election was called in the former president's favor. In a post on X, the SpaceX CEO said Trump had been given a crystal clear mandate for change. Quoting him here, and God bless you, Nipsey. The people of America have spoken and spoken with absolute clarity, he shared. After the November 7th and after the U.S. Department of Justice dropped their case against Trump and had accused him of fraud and conspiring to illegally overturn the 2020 election, Musk, who rallied with Trump in Pennsylvania, had a lot at stake in the election, donating at least $119 million to the Super PAC, supporting the former president, according to the New York Times. Now, this is, I don't know if you pronounce that K or Kai, Trump, but she is the granddaughter of Trump, shared this picture with the family and the squad, as you can see. Musk was not the only billionaire who got richer following the victory. Jeff Bezos, the world's second wealthiest person behind Elon, saw his net worth climb $7 billion to $223 billion after Amazon shares rose almost 4% to an all-time high of $207 by the end of the trading day, November 6th. So virtually, stock market bullish, risk on assets bullish, precious metals bullish, Bitcoin bullish, Trump pump. Respect the pump. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong also had a good day with an increase of $2.6 billion, bringing his net worth around $11 billion as company stock surged 31% November 6th. And of course, the Giga Chad Michael Saylor became almost $600 million better off as his estimated net worth climbed to $6.6 billion following a rise in company stock as it gained 13%, also hitting new all-time high of $286 $158. Meanwhile, Musk is hyped meme coin Doge surged 40% following the election results. It even flipped XRP as far as market cap, but I think XRP reflipped it back. But it's kind of ironic. A meme coin just flipped XRP. Trump-themed meme coins did not enjoy the same momentum as most have tanked more than 50% over the past 24 hours. But there you have it, yo. Welcome everyone joining the live stream. Our next story of the day, we're going to be discussing a 100,000 Trump pump for Q4 here in 2024, followed by a $300,000 prediction as per crypto analysts, and then we'll dive into some live Q&A. We're going to be premiering a brand new music video, and we'll probably just revert back to the charts after and continue with a pump watch because we're in price discovery, and we practically already touched 77, 80 G's in play. Let's go. Please repost the stream, spread the word. There's history in the making right now. Headline reads, Trump victory may pave the way for 100,000 Bitcoin by the end of 2024. Send it. And let me know how many of you genuinely believe we'll hit six figures before the end of the year. That's right. Trump's victory in the U.S. election could prompt the Bitcoin rally to the all-important six-figure mark, which means 100K fiesta here in Puerto Rico with your boy JV and Nipsey. Who's coming? It's about to happen, family. Trump won the presidential election. His presidency may set the stage for Bitcoin rally above 100,000, according to Ryan Lee, chief analyst at Big Ed Research. The implied volatility in derivative markets, along with the open interest in future markets, are suggested that traders are positioning for a high volatility Bitcoin move. Quoting the analysts right here. Additionally, with the market capitalization of stablecoins hitting a new high and fluctuating around 160 billion, there is room for significant leverage in the market, potentially pushing the biddy to reach 100,000 within the next 3 months. I'd say it's a lock. I'd go as far as to say 124,000 in play, which is our current target on the 1 week chart, which I shared with you, the cup and handle target, right? The Bitcoin price reached a new all-time high during today's live stream, currently sitting at 76,999 on Coinbase. And you can thank Trump for that one. And along with the Trump election, the Republican Party has secured a majority control of the Senate, with Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong calling the most pro-crypto Congress ever. Let's go. The Republican majority could lead to more business and innovation-friendly regulations. Quoting Lee again, with the Republicans sweeping in the Congress, there may be favorable developments in the regulatory framework for the crypto market, which would be a long-term positive for the industry. Now, Bitcoin ETFs scooped up a tremendous amount of Bitcoin right after the election. And as I said yesterday, unprecedented volume we have never seen before, with BlackRock, 4.1 billion worth of volume. And I think personally, the institutional FOMO is likely to continue. I don't think it's slowing down anytime soon. And when you add the institutional FOMO with the companies like MicroStrategy, which just pledged to purchase 42 billion worth of Bitcoin over the course of the next 3 years, we're going to have a very serious supply shock. Them alone, one company, is purchasing up more than the minted Bitcoin supply. One company. That excludes BlackRock purchasing billions per day, or Fidelity, or the other asset management giants. That excludes sovereign wealth funds, pension funds. That excludes nation state adoption. States like Florida getting involved with Bitcoin. Companies like Microsoft, companies like Dell, companies like Amazon. They shall adopt the Bitcoin or forever get left behind. They have no choice at this point. You know what I mean? So congratulations to all my Bitcoin fam. Well done. Every single one of you on the stream is in the green. You got to celebrate that. Well done.
Bitcoin's hit a brand new all-time high. Nah, 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 let's all sing. Trump and Bitcoin, let freedom ring.
But now for our feature story of the day. Analyst predicts the final ascent for the Bitcoin price and why we're likely to rise to $300,000 per coin, especially with the Trump pump. So pump it up. Let's break this one down. Crypto analyst Gert Van Lagen took to X to share an intriguing outlook concerning Bitcoin and the price action this year in light of the recent U.S. presidential elections and its effect on the price. Speaking at an intriguing outlook for the Bitcoin price, the analyst highlighted the Bitcoin is still on track to reach 250,000 this year. What do you got to say to that? Right in alignment with Max Kaiser's target of 220,000 this year in Q4. Send it. Can't wait. His outlook came from a funny poem and a play of words on the Bitcoin price action from August, which he titled Bitcoin, the Final Ascent. Cheers. The analyst also shared a Bitcoin price chart with his technical analysis. That's right. The analyst shared a detailed look at the cup and handle pattern that has been developing in the Bitcoin price chart since the 2022 bear market. According to the analysis, the cup portion of this pattern began forming in early 2022 and eventually concluded with a Bitcoin surge past the previous 2021 all-time high in March 2024. The subsequent consolidation phase, which lasted until October, represents the handle segment of the pattern. And with the recent inflows driving Bitcoin to fresh all-time highs, which we achieved numerous times since the Trump being announced victorious just a couple of days ago, which we announced here live on the stream, the price is now broken out from the neck and long-standing cup and handle formation, marking the beginning of what the analyst dubs the final ascent. The final frontier is here. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the analyst. Now, what's likely next for the Bitcoin? The cup and handle pattern is often seen as a bullish continuation signal. Breakouts from this pattern often indicate that the asset is about to experience a massive upwards movement. In the case of the Bitcoin price and its breakout from the cup and handle pattern, the analyst highlights a surge to the $300,000 price level. I'll hit the gong to that. Send it. Notably, this outlook is also based on the prediction of a recession in the next 6 months, quoting the analyst here, a warning sign that we can't abide. For history shows in months, but 6 recession strikes. The clock now ticks. And in terms of the project timeline, the analyst expects the Bitcoin price to reach 250,000 per coin and subsequently 300,000 per BTC latest by February 25th. That'd be pretty fantastic. JV's birthday is February 11th. I'm calling 300K by my B-Day. Let's make it happen, Captain. And at this time, Bitcoin's currently in price discovery. Again, we just touched 76,999. So a surge towards 250,000 and 300,000 represents 235% and a 300% increase, respectively, from the current price level. So there you go, yo. Every level, there's another devil. And Bitcoin's taking them out. Bada boom, bada bing. One gong strike at a time. So you already know.